Hello, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys, where we teach the little guy and girl how to utilize charts to manage their own trades and investments. What do I mean by the little guy and girl? Well, we just had two directives signed halting the implementation of a rule that requires financial advisors to act in the best interests of their client. Let that sink in a little bit. The big wigs on Wall Street can play with your retirement and hard-earned money without your best interests at heart. We currently have hundreds of members taking charge of their financial future, and we would love for you to come check out a free week with no credit card required to see if our services would be beneficial on your path to financial independence as well. What we offer, we have a separate course of over 5 hours in length on when to enter and exit positions. And in terms of what we do daily, we have nightly videos, key levels updated each morning before the bell, 2.5 hours of live daily webcam coverage in the morning and in the afternoon, and over 7 hours of educational videos. All of these links can be found in the description of this video. Come check us out. Thanks for watching. Let's get on to the technical analysis. Hey everyone, checking in on the dollar and gold and miners, and we're going to keep looking at this pattern more and more now because it's starting to take more and more shape. We have the dollar here with our bearish reversal inverted hammer yesterday. We confirmed it with further weakness today. Pretty big weakness, taking back 3 bullish days in one bearish day, or really, I guess 2 bearish days, including yesterday. But either way, it is the shaping up of a bearish reversal head and shoulders pattern. Going to be watching it closely. And if we break this neckline of support and lose 99.43 support, the dollar and the gold bulls and the miner bulls are going to see a nice leg to the upside. So that's what we're watching. Our new resistance level is 101.76. And for support, I'm looking down at 100 psychological and then 99.43. So looking at the shorter term time frames for the dollar to see if we have a bounce coming, we are pretty close to oversold. We can see it was bearish the vast majority of the day with just short term weak bounce attempts. And we are on the verge of a bullish MACD cross. So depending on the positioning tomorrow morning, we could see a little bit of short term upside because we did see such a significant bearish day today in the dollar. But we'll be watching that daily chart for that potential pattern setup. On gold, we got a bullish break. So we had that little downtrend resistance line hitting the lower high pattern. The bulls broke above that level. They broke above 1235. We consolidated and back tested that previous resistance line as support, continued with a higher high, back testing 1235, holding it as support, and continuing with a higher high. So that is a really good job by the bulls, building support on the way up and back testing resistance levels to give that confidence to the bulls. So to maintain the strongest higher low pattern, we're currently looking at 1237.53. And on the daily chart, we're right back to these resistance levels. Highest prices we've seen on this move for gold up at 1244.56, 1244.36, a little bit of a double top, and we're just one bullish day away from hitting higher highs. We have held this uptrend support line 3 days in a row. Even though we did dip below it on the hourly for one candlestick, we regained that level, and you can see the 10-day moving average support as well. We have been maintaining closes right on that level, and it is still holding as support. So like I have been saying, the bulls have been very content with the consolidation that has been occurring in the dollar, and it's been very healthy, and the bulls are fortunate to be where they were on that healthy consolidation, even with the strength we saw in the market and the dollar. But we're now looking at a break for higher highs. If we do break 1244.56, there is still a bunch of resistance from previous price levels. All back here from October and November, we have price history from 1245 all the way up to 1300. So the bulls certainly aren't out of the woods. There's plenty of resistance levels to pick out from here. The next level I'd be looking at is 1245.95. Then I would be looking at, let's see here, I'd be looking at 1262.27. I can pick all kinds of levels out from this range that we saw. And again, where I compare it to silver, which is stronger, we have already gotten over all of the October highs on silver. So that's all out of the way, and we're just dealing with early November resistance, whereas gold still has all of those resistance levels to be looking at in terms of previous price history. So checking in on the miners, nice follow through to the upside. 2 gap downs on this pullback where the bulls bought the dip. You could make the case that this is a bull flag of normal healthy consolidation before continuation. Middle Bollinger Band support has been holding for over a month, and we are looking at resistance of 25.34 and then on up to 25.71. Break 25.71 is an ideal scenario for the bulls. We did lose the higher low pattern on the weekly time frame, and GDXJ has not lost that support. So that is a key difference between the two. But the bulls see that nice lower wick, and we're closing up near the high of the week. So the bulls are still in control on the weekly time frame as well, and we're patiently waiting for these Bollinger Bands to begin leveling out and ascending, creating room to the upside now that this uptrend is starting over the past couple of months. So comparing this chart now to GDXJ, the junior miners, seeing some more strength, more exposed to silver. We've got that same healthy consolidation, and now we're looking up at 42.67 and 43.01 resistances. Same strength on the daily time frame, weekly time frame, all higher lows for the past 2 months since this bounce has been playing out. And it's that upper Bollinger Band resistance still standing in the way. 43.01, and then that upper Bollinger Band will be in the 43.30s by the time we got up to that level, but you can see it's beginning to level out, and over the next few weeks it will begin to ascend to the upside. So the bulls are still in full control on gold, on the miners, and it's all about this dollar pattern on the daily time frame, in my opinion, because again, if we see that break and we see the dollar lose 99.43 support, look what it's going to do to the weekly trend. We've been seeing higher lows and higher highs since May on the dollar for 8 months now. Now we pulled back, have a double low of consolidation. We haven't started forming lower lows yet, but now we have our lower high, the high of that bounce attempt, and if we lose 99.43 support, we then start lower highs and lower lows, which we have not seen since the low in May that we rallied off of in a significant way. So that's a very important pattern to be watching. I'll keep my eye on it every day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.